Defamatory, slanderous videos, defaming our company and completely misrepresenting the facts of the matter. You know, you guys all love to throw around the word defamation and slander. The thing is, you can't just say that. There needs to be an actual statement that that's tied to. So I'd like to know what fans at sea is referring to that Chrissy said that was defamation. By the way, when someone's up in the public eye, in New York at least, you need to meet the slap statutes. FYI for all the non-lawyers there. Again, book me for consulting. I can really help. But you have to show that there was malicious intent when someone is a public figure. So you can say something about someone, whether it's, truth is a defense to defamation, but you also have to show malicious intent. If someone's just doing their job, that doesn't sound like malicious intent to me. But again, I'm not a practicing lawyer, so hire someone if you think anyone has a case. But I don't know what this sounds very vague. There's nothing they're referring to, just a video. You'd have to actually say, Ms. Balls, you referred to these following three specific statements, and that's what this is very general, which right there ain't nothing. If there was any way to proceed, we would have, because the thing is on hold now. We have spent a great deal of time, money, and effort and are just as disappointed as anyone else. Okay, I believe that. By the way, again, when you're threatening someone, it ain't going to be in a fucking DM. Or a fucking Instagram comment, even worse. The three ladies were incredible to work with. Were they, though? Was Teresa really easy to work with? Shannon Bedore was easy to work with. Maybe Desperate Dolores, okay? The three ladies were incredible to work with, and that includes Teresa. Now, here's where it's weird. Why, if you're a company, do you give a shit about saying something nice about Teresa? It sounds like Teresa's sitting there while this guy writes this. And that includes Teresa, whom you often love to criticize and get wrong most of the time. Well, why do they care if she criticizes Teresa or gets it wrong? If that's her brand and her business and she's making $1 on it, she can do that. The reason there isn't a date yet is that we are in talks with NCL and we'll have a contract on a new date. Okay, fair enough, but there still needs to be some refund offered. We offered, I mean, a full refund if the date's changing. We offer the guests who signed the T&Cs and were advised to get insurance, blah, blah, blah. There's some unfortunate there is some unfortunate herd mentality and people getting others riled up. I mean, this is how the internet works. I mean, don't shoot the messenger. Violating New Jersey law for slander, defamation, tortious interference with. Okay, calm down. Violating the law. Yeah, okay. Everyone settle down. Our lawyers are entirely on top of it. Again, the last person I sued, I didn't send a cease. Any lawyers that are on top of something, they don't announce it. They just come for you. And I suggest you proceed accordingly. I mean, is that a threat? As you're entitled to free speech, yes, that doesn't allow you to break. I don't even know what these statutes are. They don't look official, but maybe they are. I don't really care. As most events, if not canceled, are rescheduled. That is true. They have to be rescheduled. We have gone beyond that. You also sent an email out with our names on it. She's already addressed this. We don't need to get into the specifics of this. I don't have time. I would like to ask that you cease and desist from spreading lies and misinformation without facts. They then followed up. I don't know who sends a letter and then sends like an addendum. Additionally, displaying my job title and personal name is against the law. It's actually not. And by the way, this is all public knowledge. Please take down the video. This second time as there will not be a third time. All right. See, this is why I hate a cease and desist. This is why I hate it, because you threaten someone with something and there won't be a third time. I mean, now you have to act on it. Anyway, my point is, Teresa seems to have really lost this job. Also, Chrissy, what I love is that she didn't care and she clapped back and she doesn't seem scared and she's all like, well, here I am talking about it again, as I am right to do. Yes. And again, there is defamation per se where you don't have to prove damages, but you can't just say, that's slanderous because you didn't like it. There has to be a specific statement. Like when Shannon and Heather McDonald and Tamra, and I didn't listen to the audio, so I don't know who said what, but when the three of them said that Jim Bellino's trampoline park, that someone died on the property, someone didn't die, and then he loses business because of that, because no one wants to go to the trampoline because they don't think it's safe. That's a specific statement that goes against your business. That is much different than saying Teresa's an asshole or are there going to be refunds for a fucking cruise. So I just love it. I don't know. God, I am really lost in the weeds today. I'm sorry. But Teresa did lose this job. There is rumors that they got paid ahead of time. So Teresa probably doesn't give one fuck. There you go. Poor Denise. I really didn't want to spend this much time on New Jersey. I want to talk about Sheena. I got some Paige DeSorbo stuff, but I'm riled up today, I guess. There you go. Good luck with for Wives at Sea. By the way, fans at sea, I don't know why you didn't advertise on this podcast. I mean, I imagine personally, why do I think the cruise has been canceled, rescheduled, whatever the fuck it is? Let's be honest. It's probably because tickets didn't sell, just like concerts are rescheduled. Teresa had some live dates that were rescheduled, right? Giggly Squad is not rescheduling their live shows because they sell out. Countess Luann keeps adding tour dates to her cabaret because I don't know how. I mean, we're 10 years in here, 15. Lots of you still haven't seen it yet. So when something sells out or sells well, it's not rescheduled. So I imagine the tickets didn't sell. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to think that out. Whatever it is, I wish fans at sea good luck. I wish everyone good luck. Shame on you, though, fans at sea, because this podcast is a captive audience for housewife fans. So if you paid my fee, I'm actually really easy to work with. I give people like discounts all the fucking time. But if you paid my fee and you advertised on this very show, I would have been talking about everyone going on this cruise and I would have probably sold tickets for you. You didn't choose to reach out. Now, you did choose at certain points to look at my Instagram stories pretty regularly, which you never contacted me and told me not to speak about Teresa, which, I mean, I can't imagine what my response would have been if you did. I really don't like to say the word fuck, but you should have advertised on my show, right? Anyway, get a life, David. I'm really lost in the weeds here today. We got to talk OC. We got to talk OC this week. There's a lot going on with the OC. Lots and lots and lots. So have a great day. Be well, everybody. We're in the fucking home stretch. Everyone excited for the fall. I'm just excited. You know, the Tuesday after Labor Day, we walk down Main Street in Sag Harbor. We take pictures and we call it Tumbleweed Tuesday. Now, the same thing happens in Southampton. The same thing happens in Montauk, East Hampton, even West Hampton and Quogue, even though those aren't the real Hamptons. Sorry, Jackie. Sorry, Siggy Flicker. Sorry, Cindy Barshop. But Tumbleweed Tuesday. So we're heading into that Tumbleweed Tuesday when all the summer people are gone, and I can't fucking wait. You could hear a pin drop, but not like before it was COVID. No, it's still busy in September in the Hamptons and October, but it's so much less quieter. Everyone excited for that? Have a great day. I love you all. I really do. Like, you can't stop me from loving you guys. The Ropers are alive and well. Have a great day. Bye.